Σε αυτές τις εκλογές είναι όλα ανοιχτά. Οι Ρεπουμπλικάνοι έχουν σημαντικές πιθανότητες να κερδίσουν την πλειοψηφία στη Βουλή των Αντιπροσώπων. Οι Δημοκρατικοί διατηρούν μια μικρή ελπίδα να κρατήσουν την πλειοψηφία στη Γερουσία. Αν πάντως ο έλεγχος έστω και ενός σώματος περάσει τελικά στους Ρεπουμπλικάνους, αυτό θα είναι αρκετό για να εκτροχιάσει το νομοθετικό έργο της κυβέρνησης Biden. Πάμε να δούμε ποιες είναι οι τελευταίες εκτιμήσεις, όπως τις μοιράστηκε μαζί μας ο καταξιωμένος αναλυτής Ντέιβιντ Παλαιολόγος. Είναι ειδικός σε θέματα δημοσκοπήσεων στο Πανεπιστήμιο του Σάφολκ, μίλησε στην κεντρικού.
Midterm elections have almost always been bad for the party holding the White House. In fact, polling shows that Republicans are regaining the edge. Do you see history repeating itself?
The story could be if Democrats hold the Senate. I think that would be a major story if that happens. I'm not predicting that will happen, but everybody is kind of baked into the expectations that Republicans are going to win, and in a big way. That could happen, but as I say, that's what we're expecting to happen. But when you look at the races individually, it could be a lot closer than you think. And if both houses were to go Republican, that would be seen as an enormous liability for President Biden. You may see a situation after tomorrow where it's 51-49, very close, or maybe even 50-50, where nothing changes. And I think what Trump is doing is he's laying the groundwork so that he'll have something to talk about over the next 4 to 6 months as he begins to potentially launch a campaign for president again.
If Democrats lose Senate and consequently Senator Menendez is no chairman of the Senate's Foreign Relations Committee, does this pave the way for the sale of F-16 fighter jets to Turkey?
It could. It could. You know, I worry about this a lot. And, you know, as a Greek American, and it very much could. You know, and a lot of this comes down to lobbying that happens in Washington, D.C. You know, Turkey's lobbying, you know, Greece is lobbying, and so on. But you need an ally in that spot, right? You need an ally in that chairmanship. But as I say, I mean, that might be putting the cart before the horse yet. You know, we have a situation where we could have a recount in Arizona. The Nevada election looks very close. We just released polling data in Nevada. The Democrats winning by, in early voting, on mail-in voting, is winning by 13 to 15 points.
The Senate election in Pennsylvania is one to watch, with Republican Dr. Oz running against Fetterman. The Republican candidate has Turkish and American nationality and is under scrutiny for financial ties to Erdogan. Will his possible election affect U.S.-Turkey relations, and should Athens worry about it?
Well, I think Athens should worry about the whole makeup of the Senate and the House, and work in terms of correct strategies going forward. Specifically for Pennsylvania, our last poll had Fetterman up by 2 points. He did awful in the debate. The polling said he did awful in the debate. But in Pennsylvania, 1 million people have already voted. And Fetterman, the Democrat, was winning among early voters by about 80 to 20. So Fetterman starts out the election up 600,000 votes tomorrow.